Hello the internet, and welcome back to Road Hazard. Today, much needed maintenance. I know, strange, I never do that, but here we are. Basically, what had happened was the wheels that we put on the Buick fit great until we drove through New Mexico. And New Mexico decided that it would be really cool if the front tires rubbed when we turned the wheel back and forth. So, you'll notice we have professionally rolled fenders now. That's fine. And this may have been a problem in the past, which is of course evidenced by the coil spring spacers that the prior guy just kind of crammed in there. Not just one, but two. You know, really got to get the lift on there. So, we're going to pull those out and we're going to replace them today with a set of coil springs from Moog. Not a performance part, not really anything other than a stock style replacement. It is a part number 5244, which is just the GMA body. So, you know, your Cutlasses, your Chevelles, your Special Skylarks, etc. They do come in a set. I got these on eBay. Like an open box, new old stock kind of deal. So, you know, paint chips and whatever. But they were about half price. So, all about that. We also have a set of rear springs for the car because, as you may recall in a road trip video, we had one of those completely collapse. So, we're going to go ahead and replace those two. Those are also from Moog. Those are still in the house. We'll get to those in a minute. So basically all we've done so far is jack the car up, take the wheel and tire off. My brother is cleaning it because he's obsessive. And that's my brother, by the way. He's not important, don't worry about him. But
not important, huh?
He's very graciously cleaning the vehicle. Basically, anytime the car looks clean, it's his doing because he's anal like that. He's really good at it, and I'm not. So, basically, synopsis: front and rear springs. Not going to be too hard of a task. Hopefully, get her done in a few hours.
Get her done.
The first thing that you have to actually remove from the vehicle is the shock. So you come in down here, you pull the shock out. That lets the spring do spring-related activities. Then you slip the coil spring compressor in, and you get her all Crankenheimered down, and you pull her on out. So that's what we're doing. Yay! I may or may not have forgotten that I don't have a pickle fork. So in lieu of doing it the sketchy way, where you loosen the nut on the ball joint a couple of the threads and then heat the shit out of it with a hammer, I'm just gonna go get a pickle fork real quick. My bad. Also, when I was laying down here thinking about it, I looked in that hole right there, and I found this nickel, and it's from 1964. So, it's probably been in there since the car was new. Kind of neat. You don't have to be that close. It's got a pretty good lens on it. Get on there. Having fun. A pretty wide angle on that lens. It means everything you've just done is useless. When you pull the top stud off the shock, what'll happen often is the shock shaft will just start spinning. Pretty normal. So what you do, or what you can do, is you can either struggle bus it for 52 years, or you can grab the top of it with a vice grip and use a ratcheting wrench, which is what I do every single time.
Are there not Allen keys on the top?
Nope.
Newer cars have Allen keys.
New in cars are dumb. Only the highest quality tools for a road hazard rod in custom. Cool, I didn't even get it that tight. There we go. The good news is, you know, we're in Central Florida, so it's 46,812 degrees in here. So that's pretty neat.
So that's the new one you just put in not that long ago.
Yeah, this is the new shock.
He's a little baby guy.
What's a full-size shock? It's no strut because it doesn't have to be. Oh yeah, that's crusty. Get on there. Well, you know what they say when electricity just isn't strong enough to loosen the part you're trying to loosen, just use more electricity. Yeah. Get out of there. Okay. A smart man would probably replace that while it was out of the car. But, you know, in the ever so immortal words of Forrest Gump, I'm not a smart man. Now begins smackery.
Do you want my rolly thing?
No, I don't like that style. It's the swim in your own back sweat 9000. There we go. There.
Bushings are looking a little old.
You're old. This is the part that hurts.
Do you want a breaker bar?
Breaker bars are for pussies. I want to loosen this some, but not all the way. There we go. If there's anything that I love more than anything in the whole world, it's working with a fraction of the tools that I own, knowing that I have the right tool, but it's 3,000 miles away and I can't get it. That's my favorite. I love that more than anything in the whole world. Oh man, that's cake.
Are you sure about that?
Wow.
Wow, you're pretty accurate.
Huh?
Knock on wood, you're pretty accurate.
Why would you say that?
First one after that.
Alright, just got the kerflump we were looking for. I got the nut off. Lower away. Slow, slow, slow. And stop. So now we can get our spring compressor in there. Okay, that was an ordeal. That's out of there. We only yelled at each other a little bit. We're good. He's over there installing the tool on the new Moog spring to go back in the car. We'll throw the camera up and show the whole process on the other side. We're gonna throw that spring into the suspension, and then well, we'll have a new spring on this side of the car. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, a little more. Okay, I'm putting you down. Get out of here.
Step one, remove the shock.
Yeah, so we're on the other side now. And Tommy couldn't get this shock nut off.
Shut up.
So I went ahead and just did that for him. But basically, we're gonna do exactly the same thing we did on the other side, but left.
And not make a mistake with the jacks.
They don't need to know about that. It's fine. Ignore all the tire rub marks. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. That's from these springs being destroyed. I did think about putting on some different rate springs. And then I was like, you know, the reason I'm doing this is to gain ride height, so lowering springs is probably pretty superfluous. So, these are stock replacements from Moog. Ostensibly, the shock comes out, you bust the top off with a pickle fork, yeet, and then you fish the tool in after you take the sway bar end links off and the mount off the chassis so it's out of the way. This whole thing comes down. If you rotate the drum to driver when you drop it, the brake line still has enough sag to it that you don't have to disconnect the brakes. which is kind of a minor ordeal to have to rebleed them, but why? In the last video, we replaced these shocks, so we're not going to replace them again. This one is kind of scongy. How did this get so scongy? We'll just pretend we didn't see that.
There we go.
It does extend as well.
Extend.
And also flex back and forth. Just pull out.
Whoa, that's cool. How does it do that so small?
Technology. I don't know. It'll be short enough that it's not in the way. But the fine folks at home can still see what we're up to. Alright. These two bolts. This part. Donk pickle blueberry.
What size do you need?
A smart man would replace these, but you know we already made that joke, so I'm just going to not do that.
I mean, I will say I don't hear any clunking, so
No, it's fine.
you're fine.
Yeah. See, now you're getting it. There we go. Sway bar. This is a performance handling machine.
Okay, why am I stupid?
I don't know. For some reason, Tommy can't loosen that jack, and it takes me no effort at all, which is a great confidence booster, but also very inconvenient.
Shut up.
And there's the cotter key. Now, we take a 3/4 drive. Loosen the ball joint nut. Alright, now we get our pickle fork and a hammer and a jack.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. When there's no weight on it. Feels just like you. Never had any complaints.
Right there.
Yeah.
This is gonna go much better than last time.
Why would...
Okay.
And now it's gonna be a living nightmare.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's... Oh, good. It's not tearing the boot. I'm always worried about that. Yabba dabba doo. More like yabba dabba don't, am I right? Kids. Oh, I tore the boot. Now I have to replace the ball joints. Get it? Because I'm never going to do that. Damn, woman! There we are. Alright. Now, Jack. actually upset that I tore that. Alright. Remove la ballast!
When?
What? No.
Keep going?
Yep. Okay, stop.
It's in, but it needs to be like...
Yeah, I see that. I don't know how you expect to do that.
Good?
Yep. Come fish this out. I'm holding the brake. Just wiggle and pull. There we go. There we go. Hey, there's that shock bolt. Oh, I desperately hope the angle was wide enough to get that on the camera. My brother just cold cocked himself in the crotch with an impact gun.
Oh, that does not feel good.
Wee wee, baguette, my balls.
I think it's dead.
What?
I think it's dead.
It's probably, it didn't get to charge that long. Just use the other battery.
You have another battery?
Yeah, it's on the charger.
Can I
Just-
charge this one?
Yeah, swap them out. Or less beans, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Come on, Hobo Freight, don't fail me now.
It's dead.
It was still turning. It'll stop when it's dead.
It did stop.
No, I mean the tool will turn off. Okay, now it's dead.
Is that enough?
Please don't kill me. It's so compressed. Please don't kill me. use all 8 of my octopus arms to hold this suspension together while Tommy vacuums the dirt out of the spring perch. It's very important to him. Down there too. I line up the spring perch. Let me stop.
Boy, that's cool.
What?
You just shake your phone and your light turns on?
You can't do that.
That's really smart. I need to do that.
You can't do that. Don't you have a Motorola?
No, I have a Samsung, but I didn't.
Oh.
I'm sure I could do it. I just didn't know how. But now I'm gonna do that.
That's
cool. I'm coming down.
Okay.
Tell me when.
So it's slack.
It's not touching anymore.
It's making all kinds of terrifying noises, so that means it's probably where it wants to be. If it's not, well, we'll both die in a minute.
I think that's as it goes.
Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. Man, my hand really hurts where I smashed it with that hammer at Mock Jesus earlier. So that's cool. And there's the line where it was before. I was telling Tommy earlier, these are tapered. So it might not look like it's on all the way, but I promise it is. I just need to find where the cotter keyhole is. Get that all lined up. I can't see nothing.
Oh, you don't want to do this while it's loaded?
No, I figured we'd leave the sway bar disconnected on this side so I can turn left easier like NASCAR. I forgot. So we'll do that real quick.
What would you do without me?
Let it down and then pick it back up again. And look like an idiot and then edit it out because I don't want to look like an idiot on camera. I've never done that. Okay, car's back on the ground like a monster truck. Hashtag new springs. They'll settle after a couple of weeks driving and bumps and whatever. But they are installed. No more rubbing, that's for damn sure. So now I got the rear springs to do, which are markedly easier than the fronts. Basically, you just jack the car up, pull the shocks off, and lower the rear end, and they come out. So, shouldn't be too hard to do. We'll get the car flipped around up on jack stands, and get started on that. So to do the rears, like I said, shocks, rear end, being a backup hold. So the car's in the air. We already pulled that shock off. Tommy thought you had to pull the top of the shock off to get the shocks out. That was cute.
Good as new.
Well, not good as new, but it's not blown out. So now we'll lower the jack a little. I'll take that. I will. Okay. Yeah, can you bring it up just to contact? Okay. We should be able to, what we'll basically do is rock through end like that. So like push up on that side, pull down on this side, the spring will come out, go over to the other side, do the same thing. And that'll be the springs for the rear. So much easier to do. Tommy's tilting it for me. Just a tiny bit more if you can. Okay. The isolator is running away. I bought new ones, but these ones actually look perfect, so we'll throw those back in and I'll keep them. Just Tommy with the spring. You can see the problem with that other one was that it was bad, and you can tell by the way that it is. So we'll go ahead and put that new one in there. It's not being held together by all thread. Okay, let go. Alright. There's that side done. That side will be harder to press now, obviously, because it's got a new spring in it. However, not so hard that it can't be done. At your leisure, sir. Tiny bit more. Overshot it. Okay, right there. Alright, and the rear springs are installed. So we'll reconnect the shocks, and then drop it on the ground and we're done.
What are you talking about? It's over there.
What?
I couldn't see it.
It's right there.
I see it now.
Hello.
Okay.
Well, that's why, like, Chevelles, El Caminos, whatever, it's like super easy to get the stink bug stance. Because, I mean, my film timer says that took 6 minutes to do both. And it took us, what, 3 hours to do the fronts? So, that'll tell you what you need to know for that. Tommy's dialing in the wheel. Yes, they're not black. I painted them rather poorly. They came out okay. They're just chippy. Don't worry, he's obsessive and he'll use a torque wrench. I wouldn't, but, you know, he would. So really I noticed it the most before.
Oh, I already ride so much better.
Yeah, on turns. So I'm not gonna stop. So I want to see if I really lay into it. Oh yeah, that would have scraped horribly on the old springs.
Much better.
Let's try a left turn.
So, clear.
Oh yeah, it's
Much better.
1,000 times better.
Yeah.
There's no speed bumps in our neighborhood.
Turn
is there?
right. No, there is no speed bumps. It rides better.
It does.
It does feel a little bit more like a boat, but
Yeah.
yeah, it rides so much better.
It does ride better. I wasn't expecting it to make that big of a difference. Like I was expecting a big difference, especially with the scraping in the front.
It's a stop thing.
Yeah, I got it. See how she wallers.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's way better.
Nick, you're gonna flip the thing. Oh my god.
Tommy's not quite used to the boats that we're used to here at Road Hazard. 'Cause that is precision handling.
No, stop it. Okay. Oh my god.
This thing handles like an F1 car.
No.
It's ready for the road course, I'm telling you. This thing would kill a slalom. It's got a sway bar.
Yeah.
Look at it controlling the sway.
Right. Nick, you're gonna freak the people out. Stop.
They're fine.
Oh my god.
It is way better. So the only other instance I can think of that I haven't tested yet is U-turns. And U-turns, you would absolutely hear it without a doubt, 100% of the time. So I think I'm going to spin around here. We'll go around this thing. Oh yeah, full lock. We're good. She's dialed.
Neighborhood.
So yeah, it's definitely nose up. But not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Nah, it's not that bad.
It'll settle. The front end will come down. Hopefully 1.5 inches or 2. That's what Moog said on the website. But it's not bad. And it's definitely fixed. In lieu of that, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Road Hazard. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Truly I do. Every like, every comment, every subscriber. So, do me a favor while I'm here talking to you. Maybe drop a like, drop a sub, share it with your friends. Because if you like GMA bodies, boy howdy, you're gonna love the content I put out. Because we are doing a whole lot of work to this car. So, thanks again everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.